Oh, he needed an upgrade. Well, I didn't pay attention to that. Welcome back, Snack Pack, to another awesome episode of PC Building Simulator. In the last one, we did get us a couple more contracts just to change out some RAM. We need to remove the viruses off that guy's computer, which is easy peasy. Nothing really to worry about there. And then to upgrade to 8 gigs of RAM. I could technically go ahead and buy some RAM and just, whoa. Well, hey, there's our 8 gig. I'll just go ahead and pop that in our cart, pop that to the next day. And then this guy says to replace the RAM. I don't know how much he has. So I may just go ahead and... Actually, I'll wait till his gets here, because sometimes I don't really want to mess up his RAM just to make sure. End of day there. Oh, there's our RAM. Sweet. Let's see, where's the replace RAM? This guy. Heck, if I complete it today, I've already got it partially completed. The little green dot's already checked over there. But I know I do have an email that I need to pay the electric bill, which is $96. Not a problem. We'll go ahead and take off this front cover. And hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday. It is a great day outside so far. I can't complain too much. Good lord, that's an odd PCIe cover. I did not even need to take that off. Why? What am I doing? Okay, so he has 8 gigs. So he needs motori. Let me go ahead and put the PCI lock back on there because I took that off idiotically. Ooh, I like all the slots. That is cool. You can put a crap ton of stuff in there. So he needs an 8 gig as well. Go ahead and add it to cart. Pull it in for the next day. We'll set this one off to the side here for now. We will get the one that I know needs the 8 gig, which actually technically I could replace his and then wait for the other guy, since this one's more time sensitive, I guess I should say. Oh, and I don't even need to uninstall or take anything off of this one. This one will be easy. We'll go ahead and power you on. Get in here. We just got to add the virus scanner and then go ahead and remove all the viruses. Do not want any viruses, that is for sure. That will cause problems. Yep, go ahead and restart. Gigabyte. Omega OS. I would totally run Omega OS if it was a thing. Absolutely, 100% will run it. I'll do it. Leave by the door. I can do that. Let's go ahead and plop it down over here. And yeah, I think I will go ahead and just replace this guy since it's more time sensitive. And then the other guys, I'll have it coming in tomorrow. So we will go ahead and kerplunk you out of here since the old one was broken. And go ahead and power on. We'll go ahead and replace the side panel here. Looks very tempered glass-ish almost. I don't know what case this is. I could figure it out fairly easily, I'm pretty sure. Cases. Yeah. So here's the Range Attack, the Asteron Plus. Nice. That's a nice case. And we will pop this bad boy back out here because it is completed. And then we just gotta wait for that one. I will go ahead and pop it up on the desk just because it does ask us to clean out all the dust. So I can do that quick, fast, and in a hurry, I believe. Go ahead and blow out whatever dust is right up here. I don't know what it might be. I guess it's back there. And around in this general area. Woo! Blowing out the dust. Good lord, this thing is dirty. I can't say too much. I'm sure mine's just as bad. There we are. And then we will blow out the back area. You can't really tell it, but it does blow off something. Oh, we can blow out the graphics card right there, I think. Well, it might be easier just to take off the front case, or the front cover anyways. We'll do the compressed air. Go ahead and blow off the graphics card there. Good and shiny as new. PCI, or the PSU shroud. Ah, the fan needed to be cleaned out. We'll blow off the back panel here. Blow out the motherboard. Blow out the fan. I guess that's what that was. Nothing else to blow out as far as I can tell. Incomplete case. Yes, oh, there it is. Hey, where'd my little blippy thing go? Now I know I need to blow off this thing. Ooh, that needs to be blown out too. Whatever that is. And then all that right there. Okay, so I guess sometimes it doesn't tell you what it needs. Ooh, you can do RGB lighting in this one. I just saw that. Sweet. And then he just needs us to upgrade that and run 3D Mark. Make sure that it boots. I will go ahead and toss on my USB drive. That way that's one less thing I've got to do. Make sure it does boot anyways. Okay, so it boots either way. Pretty background. That's nice. We'll go ahead and claim our 2 projects that we finished. We've already paid that. We can collect and discard you. We've got new parts. Nice. We can collect and discard you. That guy needs to upgrade to his CPU. Nice. And then this guy just needs his hard drive replaced, which is fine and dandy. Do I have any extra parts is what I want to know that I could possibly sell. I can sell that graphics card. I can sell the memory. And yeah, that's about it. I'm not going to sell his front screen there. That would be very, very rude. We will go ahead and bring in these 2. But I mainly want to focus on the one that I've actually got started right now. So end of day, walk to work, or go to work, whatever. We got our RAM in, and those are our 2 computers. Replace the hard drive and the CPU. Which that'll actually be really cool to change out the CPU. Memory, and add another install, and pop that bad boy in. Oh. Well, he had another one that I can technically remove. I don't think I can put it in anyone else's, but it will work just the same. Ooh. That's nice. I can like this PC. And we'll go ahead and add 3D Mark, run it, and then come back. And we may actually do the replace the CPU, because we haven't done anything with the CPU yet. So I would like to do that. So we'll come back and do that one. Alright, now let's get into changing out this CPU here. We've got to take off the fan cord for the cooler. Ooh, it's a nice Ryzen one too. We'll go ahead and lift that lever. And looks like he's got a AMD Ryzen 3 quad-core 1200. Nice. We'll go ahead and pop over here to the shop, CPUs. He has a Ryzen. I couldn't upgrade him. I don't know if he would really want that, and I don't know if I really want that either. We will take that in just a second. I do want to see what this guy needs. And we'll pop it down here. He needs us to replace the HHD, which is in the back, or the HDD. The hard drive. So he's got a 1 terabyte and a 500. I don't know which one he needs us to take out though. Does it say to upgrade this one? No, it does not. We don't have any extra storage items, so let's go ahead and just give him another 1 terabyte hard drive. Set for the next day to come in. Perfection. And we will leave his right out here as well. Oh yeah, we got to claim that we actually finished that one. We'll collect that one. New parts available. Ooh, the Ryzen 5 quad core. Yeah, so this is where it starts to get interesting. Once we finish these two, then I'm only going to do this CPU one right now, and then we'll do the hard drive one in the next episode, and then we will get to these. So this detail says diagnose and fix. So basically we have to get where's our shop tools? We have to get system info, and actually be able to figure out what's wrong with the computer itself. So we will end our day, we'll go to work, pick up our new items here, and the CPU. Now for anybody who hasn't put in a CPU before, it's really not that difficult and really not that scary if you think about it. If you actually take your time, because basically you see this little yellow, well, I don't know if you can, but there's a little yellow corner to everything, to the CPUs, and basically you line it up with whichever corner is on the actual the CPU socket, and usually it'll be off in the top left corner there. Really easy to find, really easy to spot, and you just got to make sure that it's all lined up. That one's used, that one's the new one. And you don't put any pressure on. This one actually puts it back in place pretty easy. And a little bitty dot of thermal paste. As always, we'll grab the big CPU cooler. Run the cable back to where it goes. Power that on. Oh, he needed an upgrade. Well, I didn't pay attention to that. I actually did a same-day delivery because I didn't pay attention to it. He did want an upgrade. I just thought he wanted us to replace it. So, now I have to get back in here, take this back off, lift that back up, change this out with, I'll go ahead and sell the used one. I'll replace it with the 1300X. And then install everything back in. Sometimes if I would just pay more attention to things, I would not have to do them over and over again. But let's go ahead and pop 3D Mark on here. 3D Mark is so cool. And I love that you can actually run it in this game. That's so cool. I'll let this reboot and then we'll run 3D Mark on it. Whoops. Hit run. There we go. There is a couple things that I wish would be added to this game. Like I wish that they would add in like water cooling, the like sleeved cables and stuff. Like if you had an option for that, that would be really, really wicked just to see in a setup like this. Because I mean, you could definitely tell that there's room to put a bunch of different things. Like you can route cables and do like more cable management kind of things, so it can kind of tidy up everything, because sometimes stuff just goes through like that, doesn't look too professional, but sometimes stuff just goes through the side of the computer and you never really know why. But it would be really cool to see something like that. So if any developers are actually watching, then that would be a cool thing to add. Just some water cooling, with pumps, reservoirs, the tubing. You could probably start off with like the soft tubing, real easy, and then maybe later on add like the hard tubing where you can actually sit there and bend it and everything, and have specific angles and everything else, or just have certain angled pieces so it's more structured, I guess. But once this 3D Mark gets done, then we will be done. So I'm just going to leave it there for today. I hope you guys did enjoy. I hope you learned something with actually being able to replace the CPU. And that computer actually didn't do too terrible. I mean, the CPU test kind of tanked. But that is done. But yeah, if you hadn't replaced the CPU before, then hopefully I was able to inform you a little bit, I guess I should say. I'll go ahead and collect that. We got new parts. Sweet. And new job. Awesome. So if you did enjoy, don't forget to let me know by leaving a like. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell for more videos, and I will catch you guys in the next one.